So, no, I wouldn't say I have a passion for HR.
Welcome back to Human Resources for the People. It's a human capital revolution. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about an interesting law that just got passed in New York. And these kind of laws really frustrate me. So we're going to talk about it. This article is from Voris News and Insights. You can find the link down below. Make sure you check it out. And it says warehouse distribution center employees now get new protections. And the new protections are regulation of work-related quotas for employees in warehouse distribution centers. Apparently, California has one too, which I didn't know this. So this covers employers with 100 or more employees at a single warehouse distribution employees, or 1,000 or more employees at one or more warehouse distribution centers in New York. It includes employees who are, temp and so forth, and people who are working at the corporations also count. And so it's a very specific group of people, right? I mean, for instance, it's warehouses who are larger than 100. Why is that? What's the choice there? What's the selection? Are smaller warehouses not, affected to whatever is trying to be remedied here? And so under this law, a quota is a work standard where the employee has to perform a specific amount of tasks or a specified productivity speed, quantified number of tasks during a certain time period, and if they don't meet it, they will face adverse employment actions. And an employee's actions are categorized between time performing tasks and time not performing tasks. And that kind of speaks to utilization rate. And many companies keep a utilization rate, which is just the idea that, your employees are doing certainly productive during this time. And so this is what happens under the act. The employers have to, by July 19th, 2023, or at higher, give a written description of each quota to which they're subjected to and the amount of time that has to be done and the adverse employment action that will result. When it changes, you have to update, of course, and they have to, a current employee may request a written description of their quota. And if a current or former employee believes they may have been disciplined as a result of meeting it, they may, sort of contest it and look at the speed data for similar employees at the establishment in the same time period. And so they have to, follow the request within 14 days. Now, here's my issue with this law. One, it seems specifically aimed at Amazon, which, honestly, Amazon has a very specific quota system, and it's very difficult. It's very tough. Like, I understand the idea that it could cause danger. It can, create an environment which is sort of frustrating. However, why warehouse employees? And the reason for that, in my mind at least, is, well, there are two. One, it's aimed specifically at Amazon, and two, it's as a result of a unionized workforce and trying to force union rules onto everyone else. But if this is a truly needed thing, if this is a truly needed law because you want to preserve the safety and you want to treat people fairly, then why not also apply it to the quota systems in sales or the quota systems in manufacturing? I've worked at many quota systems in manufacturing where there is the expectation that an employee, completes a certain amount of pieces or products in a certain time frame, and that if they don't, they may be written up as a result. And it just strikes me as so weird. It's not weird because it's regulatory capture. It's the intent to punish specific actors rather than with a general eye towards curbing overall problems. It's saying Amazon bad. We need to fix Amazon. Not, hey, this system of quotas are bad. We need to correct the system of quotas. Um, you know, if quotas are bad, if they can be unsafe and cause a lot of issues, let's go across the board. Let's do it across the board. But the idea that warehouse people, and specifically warehouses over 100 people, should be subject to this, but no one else, doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's what frustrates me most about labor law in the United States at this time frame. In states like New York and California, there is this eye towards there's this eye towards otherizing and towards punishing specific employers and not others. I'll leave a link down below to uh, some of my other postings on this specific topic because it's happening all the time. Assembly Bill 5 was the same way. It started to punish specific people, and then other people were getting punished as a result, specific employers, and other employers were getting punished as a result. And then they began sort of making specific exceptions to the rule because it had unintended consequences. And it's just very frustrating that we have an American governance that is so
What do you think
sort of
about today's
bent
video?
on punishing one
Please
specific
comment
area.
down below.
That's it for
Like,
today.
share,
Leave a
and
comment,
subscribe. It really
like
helps
and
out.
subscribe, and
I'll
we'll see you on the next
one.
video.
Bye,
Bye, guys.